Welcome to the deep dive. Today, well, we're looking at peacocks. But not just their stunning beauty. We're digging into how that whole dazzling display, it's actually a pretty costly high-stakes gamble for survival.
Exactly.
And why these birds have, way more hidden wisdom and resilience than you might think just looking at the feathers. So our mission here is to pull out the key insights, the really important stuff, from the articles and research we've gathered on these, well, magnificent creatures.
You did a great topic.
So, as we get started, just think for a second. What do you already know about peacocks? We all picture that tail, right? But have you ever really thought about the evolutionary pressures that created something so extravagant?
Yeah, it really opens up a deeper appreciation, doesn't it?
It does.
And it's such a rich area. Peacocks, yeah, everyone admires the beauty, but like you said, there's real depth. It's not just looks. Their beauty is all tied up with their biology, their behavior, how they actually survive.
Right.
So we'll journey from the basic biology, maybe bust a few myths, look at their courtship rituals, which are fascinating, and then, dive into the cultural side, what they mean to people, and maybe even some life lessons. It's way more complex than just pretty feathers.
Okay, so let's start with maybe the most foundational fact.
Yeah.
Because it often clicks things into place for people. When we talk about that amazing, super vibrant plumage, the real head turner, we're only talking about the male, the peacock.
That's right.
The females, the peahens, they're vital, obviously, but their look is much more, understated. Greens and browns. Still beautiful, but different.
Totally different. More nature chic, as you put it in the notes.
Yeah. But that visual difference, it immediately tells you there's something deeper going on biologically.
And that is the critical point. It's a classic example of, well, the technical term is sexual dimorphism. Yeah. Big difference between the sexes.
Right.
And that male peacock's tail, it's not just heavy and colorful. It takes a ton of energy to grow and maintain.
Yeah.
It's basically a huge, honest advertisement.
An advertisement? How so?
Well, it signals his health, his genes, to the peahens. Think about it. Growing that thing makes him way more obvious to predators. It costs resources.
Sure.
Yeah. So if he can thrive despite carrying that huge thing around, he's basically shouting, hey, I'm strong, I'm healthy, I've got great genes. It massively boosts his chances of, well, passing those genes on.
So it's a massive risk, but with a potentially massive reward.
Yeah.
A real evolutionary gamble.
Precisely. High stakes, high reward.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So, building on that, let's maybe challenge a few common ideas about peacocks. How about a quick round of peacock fact or fiction?
Ooh, fun. Let's do it.
All right, I'll give you 3 statements, and you at home can guess if they're true or just, feathered fiction. All right. Ready?
Ready.
Okay, first one. Peacocks can actually fly. Given that tail, can they really get off the ground? Second statement. Peacocks are the biggest swimming birds on Earth. Can you picture those feathers in a lake?
Yeah, probably not.
And number 3, peacocks have a tail longer than most people's legs. Think about that length. All right, take a moment, lock in your answers.
Okay, let's see. Statement 1. Peacocks can actually fly. That is surprisingly true.
Really? Wow.
Yep. Now, they aren't soaring like eagles, not built for long distances, but short bursts. Absolutely. To get away from danger or fly up into trees to roost at night, that big train makes it tough, sure. But they're definitely not grounded.
Good to know. Okay, what about number 2? The swimming champs.
Biggest swimming birds on Earth. Oh, that is definitely false. Not even close.
Oh, okay.
They're not built for water at all. They'd be pretty useless, actually. So no synchronized swimming medals for them.
Got it. No water wings needed. All right, last one. The tail longer than legs.
Tail longer than most people's legs. That one is absolutely true.
6 feet. Wow.
Yep, the train can reach 6 feet long. It's pretty amazing. And it really highlights that evolutionary trade-off, Great for attracting mates, but takes energy, makes moving around a bit trickier. It's that constant balance between showing off and, well, surviving.
Incredible adaptations. Okay, so we know why they have the tail, roughly, and some physical facts. Let's get into how they actually use it. The courtship stuff. You said it's more than just strutting.
Oh, much more. It's a whole performance.
So when a peacock wants to impress a peahen, he doesn't just casually fan out his feathers.
No. He unleashes the whole train, this huge shimmering arc. And this is the cool part. He vibrates the feathers.
It vibrates them.
Yeah, it creates this shimmering, rustling wall of color and sound. It's a massive, look at me, spectacle. Total sensory overload.
Wow. I like that comparison in one of the sources, if dating profiles were that bold.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Got
like,
that.
interests eating snakes, which they actually do.
They do, yeah. Surprisingly tough.
Running from leopards and showing off my 6-foot iridescent tail. It kind of captures that weird mix of beauty and like serious survival skills.
It really does. And the intensity of that display, the vibration, the whole show, it's crucial. The peahen is watching closely. She's assessing everything.
Not just the looks.
Not just the looks. The
Yeah.
size, yes, the color vibrancy, sure. But also his stamina, his energy. Can he perform this demanding ritual well? It signals his health, his vigor, his genetic quality.
Oh, okay.
A male who can grow that amazing train and put on that energetic show is basically proving he has top-notch genes and a strong immune system. Exactly what you want for your offspring.
So it's like a really intense physical job interview.
Kind of, yeah. It's a rigorous test. And it reminds us, under all that beauty, they're genuinely tough birds. They fight off snakes, they're agile. It's not just about looking pretty.
That blend of spectacle and strategy is amazing.
Okay.
Okay, so beyond the biology, the behavior, peacocks have made a huge mark on human culture, right? Myths, symbols.
Oh, absolutely. For centuries all over the world.
Like in India, for instance, it makes sense they chose the peacock as their national bird. It just screams royalty, grace,
Right.
like it has built-in jewels.
It